My name is Lee Hill. I'm with a company called Weathermaster Heating and Air, which was started by my father in 1977. Second generation, and it's pretty much all I've done my whole life. I started part time when I was 15, and kind of worked myself up through the ranks. And we're located in a little small town like east of Raleigh, uh, which is but now kind of grown into Raleigh. We service the Triangle and new construction, retail, maybe a tiny bit of commercial. And anyways, family-owned business, and next year we'll be in business for almost 50 years.
Wow, that's a long time. Did you always know this is what you wanted to do?
No, I didn't, but with some guidance and influence from my dad, he pretty much, I guess, to kind of keep me out of trouble, got me working early, and then it kind of just kind of took hold and learned what to do in the shop and then in the field and those things. And then at that point, I started kind of making some money, and I didn't want to back up and start with something else, so it just kind of went from there, and here I am today.
You guys have grown a lot in the last couple of years, even just like alone. What is the thing that's making the difference there?
I think the thing that always makes a difference is your people. We've been really blessed to have some really good people come on board, and with some great experience and vision. And, they've kind of helped us put some people in places and some departments and some procedures and processes in place, and that's really helped us a lot grow and kind of manage.
Is there one thing in the people that you hire, like one thing that you look for?
Integrity.
Yeah.
I want people to be honest. I want them to do what they say they're going to do and do the right thing and not try and cut corners.
Yeah. How did you get involved with PHCC at the beginning?
I got involved with PHCC. A good friend of mine that I've kind of known through the years called me and asked me to step in for somebody who was needing to, I guess, take a little bit of a break. And I didn't really know what to think about that, so I agreed to do it. And then once I did, I was really glad that I did. I've met a lot of great people and a lot of new programs and benefits and companies that are also kind of involved in that. And so it's been a great experience, and I'm really happy that I did. And it was, guess they maybe luck that I got that called on.
What is the one thing about PHCC that kind of keeps you involved?
People.
Yeah.
I enjoy the people, and I'm kind of a quiet, reserved person, but I enjoy dealing with people and I guess kind of communicating about the industry of what's changing in people and struggles and challenges we all have. And it's easier to work with people and kind of share ideas than it is to try and figure out how to overcome some of those obstacles by yourself and fail versus if you can talk with people, sometimes they can give you a shortcut or a short path to get around some of those obstacles.
There's a lot of people out there that are starting to take over like their family businesses and whatnot. If you could give them one piece of advice that was like either a game changer for you or you wish you would have done it earlier, what would that be?
I don't know that there's one piece of advice for that. Taking over a family business is really kind of complex, whether it's just you or if you've got other family members involved. But probably the biggest thing I would say if you're multi-generational in business is making sure there's some kind of plan involved before the transition, because if not, there can be a lot of tension. But I was fortunate, my sister and I, that my dad had that foresight to see that, and he had a plan and had everything kind of mapped out. And it wasn't perfect, but it was a really good starting place for us to go. So we knew what he wanted, and at that point, that really cut out a lot of tension and argument. It helped us a lot.
So if you're just starting a plan, where do you start? Like, who do you talk to?
There's some, I was trying to think of a name, but there's some groups that help with business transition, and the place that we dealt with quite a while ago called the Family Business Institute. But anyway, I'm not sure if there's still a business, but there's some companies that could probably help you with that. And if you told them what to do, I definitely wouldn't go to an attorney to start with. You need somebody who helps transition it.
Yeah. If you could give, last question, if you could give one piece of advice to people just coming into the industry, what would you tell them?
It's a great industry to go into. That's what I'm telling my son who's 14. People are not going to go without electricity and water and air conditioning. They're just not with this the way the world is today. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. You're going to have tough customers and tough economy and some of those things, but I don't ever worry about AI taking over what we're doing. So I feel like you've got a great opportunity. You need to get involved in organizations like the HVAC so you can have some resources to get out there and find some shortcuts. But it's going to be a great industry for years and years and years to come.
Perfect. Thank you, Lee.